people at? Happy Saturday. Happy Cali Bash. I'm on the way to another concert tonight. Life is good. But I want to talk about personal space just for a second here. And, okay. So, hi everybody. Hi Stacy. Hi Luke. Hi Marcelo. I just want to go ahead and talk about personal space today. So yesterday I went to Noche de Bandas at T-Mobile Arena. And some interesting events happened. And so I'll just get into it. I'm only 5 foot, so I'm pretty tiny, stature-wise. Get to the arena pretty early, so we have a good standing-only venue at the Hyde Lounge up there in that VIP thing. And some girl about midway through the concert decides that she's gonna come and squeeze her ass in between myself, the girl to the left of me. And, you know, people had been coming in, taking their pictures and moving on. But this girl thought she'd really just stay there. And I was like, So, maybe she saw I was little. Maybe she thought I wasn't going to do anything. Maybe she just thought, I don't know what she was thinking. However, she tried to shove me. And you guys know I'm not a violent person. But this is what I've realized. One of the reasons, and this is what a lot of people don't understand, that when you're in somebody's personal space, it means that you're way too close to them, and they will let you know by whether it be a micro expression on their face, maybe they kind of push you a little with their elbow, or maybe even actually say something like I did. Hey, you need to back off because I was here first. Do you want a picture? Take a picture. Then she started getting crazy and snappy with me. And this is when I realized why I don't like to fight. I've only been in a handful of fights my entire life. I black out during these fights. I don't stop. So, that being one. Secondly, I was drinking, but I wasn't shit-faced, and I wasn't sloppy. But I was to that point where you're really bold right before, or you guys can probably not see me. Hi. But I'm driving and trying not to do this. By the way, I hate doing this, but I have to get this off my chest before I go to another event. And teach you guys a little bit about personal space. Anywho, she shoved me. She put her elbow up against my shoulder and tried to shove me. And I said, oh, no. So, when you drink, they're called spirits for a reason. Okay, you guys? And this isn't about alcoholism. This isn't nothing. But this is just so you guys can be more aware and see how the English language is used for spells. But they're called spirits for a reason because you allow entities and other spirits to take hold of you. That is why a lot of people say, wow, you're different when you're drunk. Well, you're closer to your true self than anybody else, but you allow for entities and things like that to be, you're easy for possession. Let's just put it that way, okay? So I know that two of the main reasons that I do not like to fight is because I will allow whatever ancestor wants to come through, whatever thing needs to possess me, so I could beat your ass. Again, I don't like to fight, you guys. It's not my thing. So, what I'm saying to you guys is, be careful who you surround yourself with, because obviously this girl doesn't know what I do for a living either. What I ended up doing was let her know, you need to back the fuck up. This is the last time I'm going to tell you. And she had a nice little drink just sitting there waiting to be poured on her. But I didn't. I composed myself. And luckily the person I was with was very good at calming me down. And so what I ended up doing is I channeled the energy from the girls to the left that I had already been cool with. And then I channeled the energy of the girls to the right that I had also already been cool with. So it's like I showed up with a posse, because all of a sudden it was them against her, and she was with the man, and the guy just kind of looked, and I said, you need to take her or she's gonna get her ass beat. The guy's like, can't you just let her stand there? No, I can't let her stand here because I've been here all night. She has not. She could take a picture and she can go. So I reeled in the energy of the girls to my right, and she's like, hey, do you need security? I'll go get them. They're my friends. I said, absolutely. Go ahead and do that. Mind you, I'm intentionally pulling these people in because the person I was with was not leaving me because they knew that the minute that they walked away, something might happen. So security comes in and says, look, I'm going to tell everybody once. I don't care who started it, who, what, not, this, that, and the other. He said, if I hear from any of you, everybody's leaving. All of you guys are out. So I said, fair deal. And then he asked, what's happening? I said, we explained my story matched everybody else's because it's exactly what happened. And I had been drinking, like I said, so I had my cups on the rail. And he said, all right, so how can we resolve this? I said, tell her back the fuck up. That was my resolve. He said, what do you mean? I said, she's in my space. She is in my personal space. Tell her to back up. Tell her not to touch me. So he said, all right, who was here first? And obviously she said, we were. So he's like, all right, so take your picture and back up. You need to give them their space. There is no room for you here. There is room for everything there. She started arguing with security. All they need to do is move their asses. Mind you, yes, I've lost weight. This girl is a lot taller than me. I want to say she was at least 5'8", 5'9". I don't, kind of, sort of. She was tall. And she was a bigger girl. But se puso contra alguien con la que no iba a poder. And I'm not saying this again. You don't know who you're messing with when you're in somebody's personal space. You don't know what it is they do. You don't know who they're backed up by. You don't know what ancestors they have behind them. But all of a sudden, this girl just had to back up. And the other girls got on her for me. I didn't have to do anything at this point. Security made her back up. She backed up. And the girls started messing with her now. They left me alone. And all of a sudden, what I ended up doing was I just used the energy of everybody else there. Nobody wanted her, therefore I used all that energy to push her away, to completely just have her whoop, bye. So you guys, when you're out, especially, we just had a new moon yesterday, Friday. You guys really need to be careful with these people out here. Some people just don't know who they're messing with. Like I said, I don't like to fight. I'm not a violent person. And because I knew I was under the influence of spirit, was that my, yeah, it was, oh well. Because I was under the influence of spirit, I know my limitations. You guys need to know them too. So it's very, very important that you guys know these things, okay? Know who you're messing with. If you're ever going to approach someone, know who you're messing with. If you don't, then stay off them. This girl thought I was by myself. Technically I was. I was there with one other person. However, was I by myself? I'm never by myself, you guys. Ever. That's why I like to do a lot of shit by myself. Because I know I'm never really by myself. But you guys need to watch your space with people. Don't invade people's spaces. Again, they will let you know micro expressions. They will let you know maybe by shoving you with your shoulder. You know, watch your people's space. Pay attention to who you may or may not be approaching because you never know who they have on their side. So, I'm going to go have a good time at Cali Bash tonight. If any of you are there, let me know. Hang out. But hopefully this doesn't have to happen. This time I actually have a seat. So, it's a lot more respectable space, right? However, I will be going out after, and we know how people can get. So, respect people's personal space and don't approach people when you have no idea who it is that they work with or who they work for. Okay? So, with that being said, there was quite a few of you coming in and out. I just wanted to say that. Respect people's personal space. Again, you never know who it is that you are up against. And I don't say that to sound badass. All I did was reel in that energy from both sides to help me in that situation to get rid of somebody I didn't want there. And it happened. And it was peaceful. And after that, the person I was with was like, damn, I didn't know you had that in you. Why? Because I'm tiny. I'm only 5 foot. Like I said, I'm pretty small. But again, I let them know I'm somebody different under the influence. But am I somebody really different? No, I'm not. So I could teach you guys how to reel that energy, how to use people's energy. Because a lot of people are out there running around sporadic as fuck, not knowing that this energy is all around you and you can use it. And you can use it to your advantage. I don't ever intend to harm anyone on purpose. Okay? Unless you've done something to me that te lo mereces, then that's a whole nother thing. However, personal space, guys, respect people's personal space. You never know who it is that they're working with. You never know, again, what side they work for or how they're going to use to manipulate your energy later. But she ended up leaving. After all that, she ended up leaving. And the next thing you know, we have this entire area to ourselves. And it's almost like a force field was put around us because nobody, aside from the people that were already there the rest of the night, even came up to do anything. Nobody except this one guy who asked me to dance. But beside the point. It's like a force field was put around us after that happened. And then I was able to pass some business cards out and make some new clients. So, I'm sure one or two of them will watch this later and be like, oh, that's what it was. But it was a good time, you guys. Just respect people's personal space, especially when it's a new moon or a full moon, because people act whack. We are influenced by that moon. And there's a reason, especially women. We are very much influenced by that moon. That's why they're called cycles and moon cycles, and we're water. So, anywho, I'll be coming on again. I don't know when, but I just have to get this off my chest. I'm here at the MGM, about to park because I'm meeting somebody, and then we're going over across the street. So, have fun, everybody. Stay safe, and leave me your comments. Let me know what you want me to talk about, and I will gladly be able to go ahead and teach you some of those tricks. Okay? Bye.